Hey guys, this is Stuart from Stuart Review. Just wanted to come to you really quick on this Sunday to share with you this incredible toy haul I got from the thrift store. So all 14 of these figures here were $31 out the door. They were actually individually bagged and had cards from a comic shop in North Carolina when I received them. And I got to open them all up, and a lot of them are complete. Some of them are kind of like special Build-A-Figures. One thing that really drew me to this particular lot was how many different kinds of figures we have in here. It looks like we have like an older DC Direct Creeper here. We've got a Marvel Legends figure. We've got a He-Man figure. I'm not as familiar with whichever version of He-Man this is from. We have like an old school Hasbro Batman the Animated Series Robin there, which is actually really cool. He's got a cloth cape and a cloth shirt. We have, what is it, the Master version of Hulk, which I saw him in this package too, and I thought, I mean, for $31, even if it was just that Hulk, it's probably worth it. Another version of Joker here I'm not as familiar with. Well, honestly, I've been making my way kind of out of the McFarlane line, just, I don't know, in favor of figures that I like more. Just not a fan of his articulation scheme and the kind of like awkward proportions that a lot of the characters end up with in the McFarlane line. But moving on, so we've got, I think an old McFarlane figure. I actually don't know what this figure is, but he seems to be a little bit older. He's more of like a posed figure. He has a little bit of posability, but he's kind of stuck in that crouching pose that he came in. Really cool figure. It looks like he has like a bullet blast through his mouth and out the back of his head. He came with a ton of accessories. He came with this like sort of boonie hat that's overgrown with vegetation. Came with this great 1/12 skull. Came with this backpack full of hands, which I really got to know who this guy is, as well as an Uzi with a silencer, and then another pack that also fits onto the same sort of peg hole that the backpack can fit on if you don't want to do the full backpack full of hands thing. Totally weird. I have no idea who he is. If you know, please let me know. We've also got a Doomsday Superman, kind of cool, maybe from the Mattel days of DC comic figures. I've got another Marvel Legends over here. Can't really remember that guy's name. I know he's part of that retro Fantastic Four retro card set. Really cool figure here. We got, what is it, Night Owl from Watchmen. Just kind of a cool classic figure, a little more posed. I don't actually know what company made this. Looks like he might be missing an accessory for his belt, but again, as part of this lot, very cool. A more modern Spawn figure, I think he's the Plague or something like that. You know, classic Spawn there. Looks like a Captain Jack Sparrow in sort of like a purple spirit form with a skeletal arm. One of the more modern Batman villains here. I actually don't know his name, but one of my friends was reading a comic book that he was in and was a big fan of that character. So yeah, just wanted to share this lot. I mean, $31, come on, crazy good deal. I'll probably put some of them on eBay. I'll put some into my collection, but I really just can't pass up a cool collection to go through. Thanks for watching. This has just been an overview of this lot of figures that I got from the thrift store recently. A really cool mishmash of characters from different properties and figures from different lines and different makers. You know, for 31 bucks, I couldn't resist it. We'll see you in the next one.